Hey guys, welcome back to the Flannel Panel channel. I'm your FTM Friday host Jen, and if you haven't been paying attention all week long, this is the Crappy Jobs Week. Now, unfortunately, I have liked every single job that I've ever held down. The first job I ever had was a sub place in Canada here called Mr. Sub. Apparently Americans don't have it. I don't know about other countries, but it's just a sub place. I was so terrified of screwing up that I screwed up so large. The people were happy and they left. They came back about 20 minutes later and they informed me that I didn't actually put meat in their sub. That was so embarrassing. The worst duty that I ever had to perform at any job, by far, would be chopping onions. However, if you stick your head in the freezer, it actually stops the tears from forming. So that's just a little tip from you that I learned from my very first job. The second job I had was at a pizza place, Pizza Pizza. Again, it's a Canadian-owned company. I think it might just be in Ontario, but I'm not sure. Anyway, all I did was fold boxes and do dishes, and you can't really complain with that. In fact, I love cleaning. So doing dishes and cleaning the bathrooms really wasn't a terrible job or a terrible chore for me, because I do it on my own, not for fun, but, you know, I don't mind doing it. Okay, so I lied. The next job that I had was a company that collected for the Hospital for Sick Kids, or Sick Kids Hospital. Sadly, I don't know the name of the hospital even. Basically, that was a summer job. 3 weeks went by. I knocked on hundreds of doors, did my little spiel, blah 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 blah, got, yelled at, I got stared at, I just had the door slammed in my face, I had rude people. I think 2 people wanted to donate money. After 3 weeks of all this shit work, I got $60. $60! That was my paycheck. 3 weeks. Having 14-hour days. That was only a 3-week job. The next job I had was Canadian Tire, which is kind of like Walmart. I don't want to compare the two. However, yeah. The best part about working at Canadian Tire was I was on the parts desk. The worst part about working at Canadian Tire was I worked on the parts desk. Basically, there would be the people that didn't think I knew about cars. There were bigots and assholes who belittled me and basically was like, oh, do you need a pink computer here to do your job? Because but other than that, I did enjoy the job. I actually enjoy stocking shelves. So what have we learned about me so far? I'm a freak. I like doing dishes, I like cleaning bathrooms, and I like stocking shelves. The next job I had was being a city worker. What was the best part about being a city worker? This was the best part about working for the city. I got an orange coat, right? Now, I'll tell you, it doesn't stop there. I got coveralls. And it doesn't stop there. That's right. I got an orange t-shirt. And I got another orange t-shirt. And I had an orange toque. However, the worst part about being a city worker, this was the worst part about being a city worker. I was also a mechanic. I went to school for being a mechanic. I actually graduated with honors. The worst duty there was about being a mechanic was changing the transmission fluid. The guy that I was shadowing didn't teach me how to do it properly, so my very first time doing it, let's say this is like the bottom of it, but there's the bottom of the car. All around me was transmission fluid, like a waterfall. I worked for OnStar. The funniest call I ever had was some lady didn't know what her turn signal was, and she wanted the blinking green arrow to go off because it was distracting her. She didn't know how it got there, and she didn't know how to turn it off. But yeah, I never really had any crappy jobs that I didn't really care for, so I'm blessed in that sense for sure. I pretty much do any job that was handed to me with pride, because I'm just so fucking gay. Well guys, I hope you had a great week, and please put your video responses in telling us your crappy jobs, because who doesn't like to talk about those? I also have to say that the end of auditions is tonight at midnight, so please put your auditions in. You have a few hours to do so do it. Just please, make me happy. I'll keep harassing you. I will. Okay, bye. Why should you join the flannel panel? It will give you a legitimate excuse to go snooping in your mother and father's closets, especially at this time of year.